It's the Woody and Wilcox show here at 106.5 The End, and I don't know that I've seen the studio as full, maybe, as it is now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Cool Beans is making her way in. The ladies are excited to see WWE Champion Randy Orton, who's joined us in the studio. What's going on, Randy?
Woody, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing real well.
Don't talk to Woody, for crying out loud.
You know, I appreciate you talking to me first. A lot of people get us confused, Randy, because it is the Woody and Wilcox show.
For crying out loud.
And, you know, he sort of starts things and he ends them, and everybody knows I'm the most important one.
Wow. You're really going to kiss up that soon.
Have you seen how big he is? He's a badass. Did you read his bio? Is there anything in the WWE he hasn't done yet?
No, I think that's pretty accurate, right? Youngest WWE champion ever?
Yeah, I've had a lucky run, man. The last 10 years have been kind. I've had my ups and my downs, but I'm here. I'm in one piece, and I love what I do. So, you know, everything's good.
Well, and the big deal is tonight, the Smackdown is at Time Warner Cable Arena, and a little extra special, it's live tonight.
Yeah, it's live, and another little fact that makes it super special is Mick Foley is hosting, and he hasn't been around in a while, but lately he's made his way to our shows over in Europe. He came and did a little spot on our shows over there for both Raw and SmackDown. It was nice to have him around, and I've known Mick. He really got me rolling back in 2004. I had a match with him at Backlash, which was still to this day my favorite match that I've ever had. It's when I landed on the thumbtacks, and we were we were bleeding head to toe. He landed like on a plywood mattress of barbed wire. It was some kind of weird, you know, I slammed him on that, but yeah, that's the match where I landed on the thumbtacks, and that kind of, I beat him at his own game. You know, it was a Legend Killer versus the Legend Cactus Jack at the time, and I beat him at his own game, a hardcore match, and I remember everything, just all the variables just fell into play. It was perfect. The crowd was just ecstatic, and it was just my favorite match. It kind of propelled me and got me going to become who I am today.
Tickets are available if you want to go see the show tonight. It's an incredible value. Not only is it going to be live while you're there, $15 is when tickets start right there, and there are tickets still available.
Of course, we're talking to Randy Orton. I will tell you this now, Randy, this lady right here is one of our former interns who found out that you were going to be here today. She hasn't actually been working with us for like, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months, something like that. Found out you were going to be in, and we told her you'd be here about 9. She was here at 6.
What a sweetheart.
And now
you thought I was going to get here early?
I think she just needed to get in her zone. You know what I mean?
I think I got to bed about the time you got here. I'm running on fumes.
And she brought with her a look what she brought in for you here.
No, I'm not giving it to him.
Well, no, but wait, what do you mean you're not giving it to him?
I'm not giving it to him.
You will give me that bobblehead. And I will destroy it and leave.
The bad part is, Randy, I know you're familiar with Edge, and Edge was in the studio April, yeah. Okay. And then it was like a week later, he quit. I mean, he quit the sport, right? So
she may be bad luck.
Right? That's what I'm getting to. Yeah,
I see what you're saying. I was like, huh?
Yeah, no, that's the tie-in.
I thought maybe you guys were gonna bring me out back and like break my neck or something.
No.
Okay.
She may be a jinx. That's all I'm saying.
If you don't sign her bobblehead,
I'm not superstitious. I'll sign the bobblehead. That's not the worst toy they've come out with. There's actually the little plush. Like you squeeze it. It looks like a dog toy, but it's, you know, for kids. It's like a plush Randy Orton. It's probably 5 years old is when it came out. There's like 3 of them came out, me, Taker, and Hunter. You squeeze it and it talks. But like I have such this, you know, monotone, kind of boring, I admit it, low voice.
No, you don't.
No, but listen, on this doll, you squeeze it and it's like, I am the legend, Randy Orton. And then you squeeze it and it says, ow, don't do that. It hurts. Like, swear to God. So like they give me $1,000 to do like these, you know, 6-liners for this doll. So I'm doing it and it's like, ow, that hurts. You know, there's no emotion behind it. So my mom, we went over to my mom's for Thanksgiving, and she's got the doll, still works, the little voice box and the damn thing still ticking, and the dog's playing with it. And I mean, we're sitting there at Thanksgiving dinner in the other room. You can just hear, "Ow, don't do that." Ow, my stomach. Like, literally, it's the 6 worst lines ever. And it's like, I cringe. I swear I'm going to take the battery out of that thing next time I go over there. Like, oh, bad. But the bobblehead, okay, I'll sign the bobblehead.
That's funny.
Now, obviously, your video game came out today, or was it last week?
Last week, yeah. WWE 12, hugely anticipated, had a lot of pre-order sales, both here and in the UK, and I'm on the cover, so that makes it, I'm very biased. Best wrestling video game of all time, by far.
Yes. Did you have to record voice for that, or does it still? Did they use the same 6?
Yeah. That would have been spectacular. Yeah. Well, it's funny because along the same lines with the doll, with like I'm saying, like on the audio with the voice and my voice, it's same with the video game. Like my buddies will be like, "Man, why am I playing this video game? Whenever you start talking, why does it sound like you're screaming?" And I'm like, "Well, the deal is I'm in the sound booth when we're recording the voiceovers for this video game, and because I'm so kind of just like this normally." The producer's like, "Oh, I need you to be, bigger than life. You need to, this is an animated video game, so we need to really, your voice is going to be, the facial expressions aren't real. Like, you really need to be up." So it's like, well, they'll be doing a backstage segment where it's like, "Hey, come back here, don't you dare do that," or whatever I'm supposed to say. And it's like, "Hey, come back here, don't you dare do that." by the time I give the guy, like, I'm so pissed off that he's like, "Come on, I need more from you. Come on, be alive. What are you, tired? Drink some coffee." So I'm doing all that, and you play the video game, and here I am, just this little, like, me doing that. "Whoa, don't do that." Like, and it sounds nothing like me on the show.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like I always have it out and butt heads with these producers for the video game voiceovers because they always have me just over the top, and it's just not me. And it's like, I hope they're hearing this because WWE 13 comes out and I'm doing it my way or the highway. I'll tell
There
you.
you go.
No offense, no one listens to this show, Randy.
I see.
That is true.